So, my last Puppy Playtime video did fairly well for my channel standards, so I wanted to do another one. At first I was thinking about trying to break another chapter, but then I remembered something. I had heard from someone that there was a lemon in every chapter of the game, and I figured that that was going to be a better video than trying to break another chapter, and boy howdy was it. So, welcome to the video where I tried to find a lemon in every Puppy Playtime chapter. And before we get in here, I'd like to shout out this person who commented telling me to keep it up. I appreciate that, man. That literally made my whole week, so thank you so much for the comment. And now let's just hop right into this. So, chapter 1 started off pretty good. I got the grab pack, and then I moved straight onto the room with the train, which I feel like I did a pretty thorough search of. I did look around the room with the grab pack as well. Then I moved on to the next room, and once again, felt pretty thorough in my search for this lemon. As you can see, I was even jumping on top of boxes I didn't need to be jumping on. I did the puzzle, then moved on to the battery room, did a good look around this room, then once again decided to move on. But not before doing whatever it is I'm trying to do here. Then it was on to the toy making room. I decided I was just going to complete this puzzle before looking around, but I proceeded to miss this jump. That's okay, I'll just try again. Oops, nope, that didn't work. Alright, third time's a charm. And after finally doing that jump, instead of just moving the floor like a normal person, I conducted another of what I felt to be a thorough search of this toy making room. And then halfway through I forgot what I was doing and just started jumping around. But I pulled myself together and continued the search. After I had enough of that room, I just moved on to the chase scene, and during this chase scene I had my eyes completely glued to the floor. I was not wanting to take any chance of missing it during this chase if it wasn't here at all. Then I looked around all the catwalks, found nothing but the tape on the ground. Then finished the game. And with no signs of a lemon, I was about to move on to the second chapter, but then I had a thought. Maybe the lemon wasn't physical, but instead a static image on the tapes. So I started a new game and loaded up those tapes. The first one was just a picture of Huggy's hand. I did watch the grab pack tutorial all the way through, waste of a minute. And then the yellow tape. I actually had no idea where this tape was, but in my search of this tape, I basically looked right at it without seeing it, as you can see right here. I had to stop and look up where it was. Then, when I actually found it, you can tell with the shake of disappointment, I was disappointed in myself. Then concluded that although the image was yellow, like a lemon, it was in fact not a lemon, and moved on. The second to last tape with Stella Graber was just a picture of a human hand. I don't know the lore behind that. And then the last tape was just an image of the prototype's hand. As you can see, I was disappointed in that as well. Then it was on to Chapter 2. At the start of Chapter 2, I spent a considerable amount of time in the settings, but due to that, I was able to make the quality of this game much better. I did not look around the game station, because in my previous Poppy video, that was basically all I did. Did what I thought was a thorough search of the green hand-making room. Not a single lemon. Musical memory, no lemon. In the storage room after musical memory, I found what I thought looked like a lemon, but alas, it was just Kick Me Paul. I didn't bother to look around the rest of the storage room because there was way too much happening in there for me to want to look around. It might very well be in there, but I couldn't be bothered. Whack-a-wuggy. No lemon. Felt thorough in my search of the stairwell.
Click the button to feed me candy. Nom, nom.
Then I found no lemon in the berry puzzle. Although this room is very yellow, so it could have blended in. I also wanted to show my insane amount of skill doing this particular puzzle. And then the PJ paste section was rigged against me. As you can see here, the time between this light and the next light was way too short. But I still made it in spite of all these hardships. And to spare you the rest of the game, absolutely no lemon. So either there's no lemon in this chapter, or I'm extremely blind, the latter being more likely. And then I started chapter 3, and I'll be honest, I got to the school where I then died and unfairly rage quit instead of finding the lemon. However, I found a reference to GT Live, which I didn't know was there and was happy to see. And I got a nice comical jump scare. And lastly, Chapter 4 Lemon, which is considerably easier to find because this was the only one that I knew about in the first place. So my final takeaway from this experience is that 1, I'm probably extremely blind, and 2, there might just not be a lemon in any of them besides Chapter 4. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.